Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. In this one, you'll see the Philadelphia 76ers against the San Antonio Spurs here at AT&T Center. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony alongside, and our sideline reporter tonight, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, guys, the retirements of Tim Duncan, Manu Ginobili, and Tony Parker mean the start of a new era for the Spurs. Guard Patty Mills said, "We've had great teachers, and now there's a transition. It's about teaching that culture to these new guys. We aren't going to change. Bridging the gap is going to take time. That's where leadership comes in." Kevin?
A proud franchise. Thank you, David. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. The tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid. And for the Spurs, it's Aldridge at the power forward with Pirtle at center. Murray out there with White. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 slot.
The Spurs in a transition period. No Tim Duncan, Manu Ginobili, Tony Parker, Kawhi Leonard, all retired or have moved on. Interesting to see how they stay competitive.
Simmons looking around. And the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That's his first foul.
And that's a quick foul for him there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
Simmons against Murray. The drive by Simmons. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. Steve, the Spurs have great consistency, but you have to wonder, how does this team find its way back into title contention?
Yes, Kevin, great question. Losing Kawhi Leonard, it really hurt the San Antonio Spurs. This organization has to do some soul searching on how that went bad. But how they do it, they have to draft great again. They have to keep developing young players, and that chemistry has to continue to be elite.
Here's White after the made shot from Joel Embiid. 8 feet away, and Aldridge gets it to go on the assist by Pirtle.
What vision from Pirtle, getting the pass over to the wide open man.
Richardson outside. There's the pass to Simmons. Richardson the bounce pass. Shot clock at 6. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. And so White will bring it up for San Antonio. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Richardson against Aldridge. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
This is the shot you want, right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Richardson against White. Richardson, no luck.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over-eager.
Well, maybe not the most well-known player in the league, but Josh Richardson has been a big source of offense, and Brady's done it for a while now.
A bit of a specialist, but Richardson has no problem putting up and making threes.
And Philadelphia has possession after the basket by San Antonio, and he gets it to go. Simmons got his second basket.
Give Josh credit, taking the challenge offensively, discipline, and that's a beautiful pass.
Murray kicks to White. Pass to Pirtle. Outside DeRozan. 5 to shoot. Pass Pass to Pirtle from deep three-point range, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The 76ers lead it. Richardson outside, and DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Embiid against Pirtle. Now here's Richardson. He's tightly guarded. Unloads from 13. A nice shot by Embiid.
And with off-the-charts awareness, Simmons makes plays that others simply don't see.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. 4-point game. Here's Aldridge. He can't hit that time. Good work defensively by Horford.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Embiid trying to break loose. Horford's shot is good.
A remarkable interior presence. Horford's a veteran who still has those polished post moves.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Well, you look at the career of Tobias Harris, and boy, he's bounced around a bit. Has never slowed his development or production, though. You put him anywhere, and he'll find a way to help his team.
San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. And then for Philadelphia, Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Embiid. Jonah Bolden comes in for Al Horford. And it's Zaire Smith in for Josh Richardson. Now here's Mills. Here's Wiles. No good there.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
1:58 left to play in the first quarter. Simmons passes to O'Quinn. Lock at 6. Smith, no good. And with Harris, he's been moved so many times. You know what, Greg? You forget he's still quite young.
Yeah, I mean, he really is just starting to enter what should be the prime of his career. Has improved every offseason and is a great rebounder and scorer.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
And here's Gay. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul called on the Philadelphia 76ers.
Some players never recover from a torn Achilles. Rudy Gay has come back and as good as ever. Still one of the most productive small forwards we have in the league.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Rudy Gay. And Steve, the size and athleticism of Gay has always set him apart at that small forward position.
He's able to make something out of nothing, playing over the top most of the time of his defender. He is dangerous.
Rudy Gay hits them both.
Rudy Gay has been in the league for over a decade now. A valuable wingman with incredible length.
Smith outside. Passes it to Harris. Fires the 3. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Harris has got 5.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Mills with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Wiles with it. Working on O'Quinn. And then Gay with the dunk.
This is something Gay does wonderfully. an insane dunker who loves finishing strong at the rim.
Now the pass to Simmons. Back to Smith. Jacks up a three. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. San Antonio making a switch here. Bellinelli's checked in. The 76ers also with a sub. Scotty's checked in for Kyle O'Quinn. Spurs trail by 7. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And stolen by Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
How about the activity of Simmons, mucking up passing lanes and making life difficult on the opposition. So good at getting steals.
Here's Bellinelli. Down low. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be right back after this. Al Horford was born in the Dominican Republic, and he talked about why he gravitated towards basketball instead of baseball.
Coming from a place where, baseball is what's driven to us every time. I mean, I started playing baseball. I didn't play basketball. I started playing baseball, and, just watching my dad play basketball, I just fell in love with the game. But people were still telling me, they're like, nobody makes it out of here, usually out of basketball. I mean, your dad was a very rare case, and I just believed in it.
Wanted to follow in his father's footsteps.
And what a career. College championships at Florida, an all-star in the NBA. I think he made the right choice.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
Jamari Carroll is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Trey Lyons. Then there's Bellinelli, and it's Forbes in at the 1. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, my cousin LaMarcus Aldridge is not the flashiest player, but he is respected. His former teammate in Portland, C.J. McCollum, said he hasn't changed his game to try and fit the new NBA. He shoots mid-range, scores under the basket, strong as heck. He knows who he is. And Kevin, LaMarcus isn't really my cousin, but his game never goes out of style.
You're right, D.A., and he is still getting it done. Thank you. That free throw, no good. Even when plays, Steve, aren't being run for them, certain guys always get a lot of their points on tip-ins and putbacks. They're always right there. Who catches your eye in that category?
Andre Drummond, for sure, Kevin. He's phenomenal on the offensive glass. Rudy Gobert, Al Horford, he gets those timely tip-ins.
He does, you're right.
And look at another guy is Whiteside. When he's engaged, he can. Marvin Bagley is a newer name, and he's fantastic at that as well.
Gay left side. The dish to Bellinelli. Simmons pulls it in.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
If you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Smith with a wide open look. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Inside, here's Gay, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Over the years, Rudy Gay has added a lot of bulk to his frame. You see it right there off contact.
Gay against Smith. Pass to Simmons. Here's Scott. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Lyles. LaMarcus Aldridge comes in for Rudy Gay. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for DeMar Carroll. And Murray subbed in for Bryn Forbes. Then for the 76ers, Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Bolden. Horford comes in for Harris. And Josh Richardson subbed in for Zaire Smith. Murray dishes to Poeltl.
The defensive impact of Jakob Poeltl giving the Spurs a boost. Great timing and instincts as a shot blocker.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
What you love about Jakob Poeltl is his size, a 7-footer who plays hard on both ends of the floor.
White, he's checked in for Bellinelli. And so he makes both from the line. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jakob Poeltl. That's his first foul. Simmons finds Scott. Back to Simmons. Uncovered. Scott can't get it to go.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Up top, DeRozan, guarded by Horford. And it's DeRozan missing. Philadelphia leading by 3. Richardson outside. Kicks it to Scott. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Aldridge. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Makes it off the glass.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside, Simmons. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. Mills, who's checked in for the Spurs. And it's DeRozan with the ball for San Antonio. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. And coming into this season, questions about whether the Sixers could retain their star players. Well, Greg, they shuffled the decks, but they still have great talent.
Swapping in Al Horford for Jimmy Butler, Josh Richardson for J.J. Redick. The Sixers still in the mix to come out of the East.
Just 5 on the clock, and Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, and when Simmons is driving inside, he's going to sky up for the flush, getting to the basket in no time.
Here's DeRozan. San Antonio again missing.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Richardson, and stolen by White.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
DeRozan scanning the floor. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
The savvy and body control of DeRozan, it allows him to finish the play through contact and get to the line. Well, the first 9 seasons of DeMar DeRozan's career in Toronto, it had become home for him. Last season, the adversity of a trade that sent him to San Antonio.
Rudy Gay's checked in for the Spurs. Philadelphia also making some changes. Kyle O'Quinn is checked in for Embiid, and Tobias Harris subbed in for Mike Scott. And Smitty, a real adjustment for DeRozan, leaving behind the only NBA team he had ever known after so long.
Yeah, he's been instrumental in taking the Raptors franchise to new heights. A lot of emotions. I think he understands he's going to grow from that experience.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Here's DeRozan. 1:06 left in the first half. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Too big a body for the defender to circumvent. Aldridge with a solid screen.
It's common to see wing players improve their perimeter shooting in the league, but DeMar DeRozan's most striking growth has been his ball handling and playmaking. He's been dynamic with the ball in his hands.
The Spurs making a switch here. Forbes checked in. Zaire Smith, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Greg DeRozan watching a ton of films of guys like Andre Miller and Sam Cassell operating in the pick and roll.
Not only that, Kevin, to strengthen his left hand, he'd use it for daily activities like writing, leaving no stone unturned to become an expert initiator. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that. Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Al Simmons, he's got 10. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Passes it to Forbes. Okay, again, Torford. The three from Mills. Connects from three-point range. Mills has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And this is where Mills kills you. Tremendous range.
Outside, Simmons. Over Gay. No good on the last second attempt there. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. 76ers on top. They lead by 2. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. Ben Simmons putting in some incredible work. He had 12 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. He had a very shaky performance in their last game, but it has not affected him at all tonight. What a tremendous first half he played. And from what we saw so far from the Sixers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Well, they're putting bodies on people. The You just look at the rebounding numbers. You can tell that they've been putting their body on and being more physical than the other team. Now that fact looms large on both sides, and that's going to be the difference in the second half.
Shaq, let's get your thoughts on San Antonio.
Well, one thing happened that really helped them out. Their bench came in and played absolutely beautiful. Gave them a huge boost. Not just trying to hold court, but actually putting points on the scoreboard. This guy should be starting, Ernie.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. What a game we're seeing from Simmons.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And so White will bring it up for the Spurs, trailing by 2, kicking off the second half. Here's Brett Brown's foul. The tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid. Shot clock at 5, and it's blocked.
He's a factor defensively. He's 6'6" with a 6'10" wingspan. Josh gets off the floor quickly.
And Simmons kicks to Richardson. When it comes to just the love for the game, Smitty, does every NBA player have to have that, or is it possible to not love the game, embrace the game, and work through it in that way?
You know, I think 90% of the guys have a love for the game. I think there's some guys that just don't love it, but they play it. And there's nothing wrong with that, as long as it doesn't, I guess, spill over to the guys that love it. There's some plays, I played with some players after they left the gym, they didn't think about a game, of watching the game, playing the game, but when they're on the court, they gave 110% effort. There's some guys that just love it, and there's some guys that just like it.
But I know you, and you did. You loved the game.
I still love it, Kevin. Still love it.
I know you do. I know you do. And Josh Richardson, a 3-and-D type player, recommitted himself last year, Smitty, to defense.
Kevin, he felt like he wasn't being impactful on the defensive end and vowed to amend that. He can be a nuisance with that reach, and he's put in that extra work to solidify his defensive presence.
And he's good on the second.
When you look at Richardson's skill set, you look at his size, you think, man, this guy could be a great 3-and-D player.
DeRozan in the corner. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. Philadelphia leading by 3. Harris passes to Richardson. Back to Harris. And it's in there. Harris has got 7.
High percentage look for Harris. He becomes more and more efficient offensively.
Murray finds Aldridge. White looking around. Wants to get it to DeRozan and does. Some solid defense from Harris.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Now how they envision this one.
Simmons inside. He's covered by Murray.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. He kicks it to DeRozan. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got his 4th rebound in this one.
They just don't have it right now. 0 for 4. Must have been one poor speech at halftime.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
To stop the run. Spurs working now with a new shot clock. Yep, it counts. And it's 8 points for DeMar DeRozan.
He's obviously hit a bit of a dry spell here. Only 1 of 5 this quarter.
Simmons against White. Outside for Simmons. To the middle. Here's Embiid. And Pirtle sends it back.
Gotta love the shot blocking ability of Pirtle. Wonderful timing right there.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Trey Lyles checked in for Jakob Poeltl. Damari Carroll comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Bellinelli in for Derek White. Jonah Bolden's checked in for the 76ers. Zaire Smith comes in for Ben Simmons. Here's Aldridge. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Aldridge has got 6 points.
Yeah, from mid-range, Aldridge has the height to shoot over anyone and a great touch.
Smith outside from past the arc. He can't get that one to fall. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Right wing, Aldridge. Yep, that one goes. And now it's only a 5-point 76ers lead.
Nice find there from Carroll to keep the ball moving for the score. Last season, it took some time for the Spurs to gel with the early injuries and new faces. They played their best basketball down the stretch. Took the second-seeded Nuggets to 7 games.
The 76ers need to get off a shot, and Embiid gets it to go.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
In the back half of last season, the Spurs posting a 9-game winning streak. Steve, what changed for them?
You know, Kevin, for me, they toughened up their defense. They moved Jakob Poeltl into the starting lineup at the 5 position. And they found that chemistry and they got going.
Harris passes to Bolden. Now here's Embiid. And they double up Embiid. In the corner, it's Richardson. No one near him. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
I love that catch and shoot. Defensively, you've got to close hard. Josh is dangerous in that area.
It's good. Aldridge has got 6 points in the quarter.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help this team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
And making his return from the ACL tear, DeJounte Murray, long, athletic, and young, he still has a very bright future.
And the Spurs with some changes. Rudy Gay's checked in for Aldridge. Bryn Forbes comes in for Marco Bellinelli. And it's Mills in for DeJounte Murray. And the 76ers also making a change. O'Quinn's checked in. Smith the pass to Bolden. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And the 76ers lead by 9. And it's Mills with the ball for the Spurs. The pass to Lyles. And Forbes has it in the corner. Mills looking it over. And they double up Gay. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And Carroll gets it to go.
Carroll has made big strides in that 3-point shot over the course of his career.
The 76ers leading by 6. Richardson the bounce pass. Smith with it. Gay picks him up defensively. Smith against Gay. Richardson outside. Fires for 3. A 3-pointer is right on target. Richardson's got the lead up to 9 now for the 76ers. And so it's Philadelphia in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Philadelphia leading by 9. We've got Rudy Gay. He's out there with DeRozan. Derek White is out there with Trey Lyles. And it's Forbes in at the 2. That's the San Antonio 5.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
DeRozan against Harris. And it's DeRozan missing.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Simmons finds Harris. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 5th assist in this one.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Gay is doubled. Outside DeRozan. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Smitty, we're seeing preseason and even regular season games take place overseas on foreign soil. Would you have enjoyed that when you were playing?
Yeah, for sure, Kevin. I know the travel is an added challenge, and at the same time, you appreciate where the game takes you. It is definitely growing globally, going places you might otherwise never experience, especially in a basketball setting.
That's good from DeMar DeRozan.
It's exciting to watch a guy develop the way DeRozan has. The ball handling, the passing, the three-point shooting. He's become one of the better all-around players in this league.
Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Trey Lyles. The 76ers also with a sub. Al Horford is checked in for Kyle O'Quinn. DeMar DeRozan hits them both. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And Simmons kicks to Scott. Back to Simmons. Pass to Scott. 6 on the shot clock. Simmons against Gay. They get it back. Scott. Gay with the block.
A pretty good defender. Gay using that 7'3" wingspan well. Get that shot out of here.
Kicks it to DeRozan. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got 5 rebounds tonight.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
Here's Simmons. And DeMar DeRozan pulls it down. Spurs trail by 11. Forbes the pass to DeRozan. From the arc. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And the truth is, I've been there. He's trying to find the rhythm on his shot. He feels like he's close, and that's why he keeps shooting.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And that one is good. DeRozan's got 4 points this quarter.
If you can get a good screen for DeRozan on a pick and roll, more often than not, he'll convert it. Great body control.
And Philadelphia calls time here. look now for San Antonio. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for game. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Bryn Forbes. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Embiid's checked in. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Brett Brown talking with his team. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Murray finds DeRozan. Aldridge with it, guarded by Harris. 13 feet away. Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Aldridge. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Pass to Simmons. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's Embiid. Rebound, San Antonio. Aldridge has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's DeRozan. They grab their own miss. Pirtle dishes to White. Murray surveying the D. Over to the wing. Over Horford. And another shot. And the rejection by Embiid. They retain possession. Here's DeRozan. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Please locate DeMar DeRozan if you're the defense. He is destroying you on the glass right now.
Simmons passes to Embiid. Rebound, San Antonio.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Now here's Simmons. Passes it to Horford. Richardson against White. Horford. And the dunk by Horford.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Murray finds Aldridge. Simmons against Murray. And it's Aldridge missing. For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Philadelphia.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Ben Simmons.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
He kicks it to Richardson. Back to Simmons. Good work there as it goes. And the 76ers lead by 15.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Off target at the rim. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, G, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Al. You guys do it as a 5-man unit on the floor. How did you come together for this win?
Just taking good shots on offense, trying to, getting stops on defense. We challenged every shot. We just played hard tonight.
Great effort and a big win, Al. Congrats. Back to you, Kevin.